In the blue corner, hailing out of Manchester, Crusher. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of Las Vegas, Big Daddy Murphy.
First round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder. Teddy, the expectation in a matchup like this, a power puncher versus power puncher, is that the fight's not going to last long. But what if it does? Then what?
The guy with less power is going to win because he's a guy that has a reserve in a place that he's ready to go to in case the power is not there.
That's a good left hand by Murphy. Good defense, just covering up down low. Good exchange, he fires back. Murphy's got a cut near his eye, and that never works out well for a fighter like him. Halfway through round number one. Good block there by Crusher. Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. Crusher's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Protecting his head well with his guard. Crusher's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Seconds to go in this round. Murphy's putting
to land, and it kind of reminds, he's a banger too, he can punch a little. It reminds me of an old saying that a trainer once told me. It doesn't mean anything to have a big punch. It's kind of like having a military weapon, a bomb. What good is it if you don't have a missile to get it to the target? Right now he needs a missile to get that punch. He needs to set it up, and he's not doing that.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Murphy's showing that walking stick right now, utilizing the jab. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Crusher's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Murphy's got a real problem on his hands now, Teddy. I think the cut is actually worsening around his eye. He has to do a better job of watching out for that. Has to protect that eye.
Yeah, what he has to do now is give his corner man, his cut man, a chance for his work to be accomplished. In other words, there's been coagulants, chemicals put into that eye. Now the fighter has to move a little bit, be elusive, and allow those chemicals, those medicines to work.
Jab and a straight by Murphy. Murphy's defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. We count down the final moments of this round. Blocks the headshot. And that's the end of round. Close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Very accurate two-punch combo by Murphy. Very nice defensive guard there. like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Crusher's right hand scores well that time. That's a serious power punch he just landed to the head. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of them. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
Crusher's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. Accuracy an issue there, didn't land that straight right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Good solid shots with the combo downstairs. Murphy's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Murphy's the target of a hook. 10 seconds remaining in this round. Crusher's ahead on Teddy's scorecard as we take a peek at those scores for the first time here today. Round number 4 just underway. After 3 rounds, he finds himself up just a round, but nothing really to pull away early on. What an excellent two-punch combo by Crusher. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Resourceful jab by Murphy. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
.90 seconds to go in round number 4. Good job on the two-punch combo by Murphy.
That's it. That's it.
Good work on the combination by Crusher.
Uppercut.
Really on the mark with that overhand left. Crusher's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. Scored well with that straight left. This has been a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for float right from the beginning.
Relax. Relax.
How about that? Another right hand. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. He scored well after being hit himself. Murphy's jab lands well. A crushing two-punch combo by Murphy. Murphy's flat-footed. There's no other way to describe it. He's not a fighter that gets up on his toes, moves around, gives you angles. He's flat-footed.
Yeah, you don't have to be on your tricycle all over the place, but you can step a little bit. Get out of range. He's doing nothing.
Good work defensively by Crusher. Plus, he landed that counterpunch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Oh, that's a big shot to the head.
I shake it off.
Got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. Crusher's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Murphy's doing well here with that two-punch combination. End of this round. The bigger picture of boxing. You know, it was interesting. We had a fan walk up to you earlier today and say, hey, I know you learned everything from the legendary Cus D'Amato, the great trainer. And he said to you, what's the one thing you took away from all your years with Cus? What did you say to him?
Well, it wasn't a paycheck, I'll tell you that much, because Cus didn't believe in paying you for that. He said you're going to college, you're getting a valuable education, and you're not even being forced to pay a tuition. So I understood that. We worked 7 days a week, so there was no union. Cus believed in working on Sundays, so you couldn't go complain and say I'm being overworked. But I think seriously that the most important thing that I learned, of course, that from a technical standpoint, you have to be really secure in those areas. No matter how much talent a fighter has, you have to teach them right, teach them the fundamentals, but mentally. You have to understand that a fighter's really always under fear. And you have to understand those dimensions, those parameters. And you have to be able to find a way to get in there, understanding how he feels mentally, and understanding how that can impair his judgment, stop him from doing simple physical things.
Don't stay in one spot.
Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. Murphy's got those earmuffs on, and he's got his hands tight against his body. But Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe, you know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here, I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway where cars are coming. I mean, he stopped right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off somewhere. You know, get the heck out of there. Find the right parking spot.
Some bad intentions on that jab by Crusher. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. So he takes a breather here all night long as he lands these thudding blows. You can just hear the damage landing.
Yeah, and I can feel them. Some fluids that I don't really want are coming onto my shirt.
Very accurate with the overhand right. Right to the belt line.
Block! Block!
Crusher's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. Good right hand.
Come on!
Crusher's defense is paying off now. And yet another right hand lands. 90 seconds to go here in this round.
You're not focusing.
Lands the left after setting it up with a jab. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Crusher's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. Great work offensively landing that combination by Murphy. And round 7 It will be interesting to see if he finally opens up and lets his hands go here, because so far tonight, as we start round number 8, it's clear on Teddy's scorecard he's just not in the fight. But it's also clear he should have some energy left to deliver.
Well, it's also clear that it's the moment of truth. Whether you're a doctor, whether you're a lawyer, whatever the heck your profession happens to be, comes a moment of truth. What do you want to be? What do you want to do? How are you going to act at that time when it's most important? We're going to find out right now.
There's the combo to the body. Comes right back with a shot of his own.
Oh, you got this one.
Right hand downstairs. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Right hand followed by a very well-placed left hook to the body. The halfway point of round number 8. A little head hunting never hurt. Does it with the hook. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. This fight is being fought at a pace that is beyond belief, Teddy.
Well, this shows you what's great about human beings. I mean, you push somebody, in this case 2 men, to the brink, to a dark place, and they find a way. They light a candle, they light a torch. They find some way to get to the light. They're both looking for it now.
A little head hunting with the right. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. There's the double jab, and you can see he can do it up top.
Taking nothing away from him, but you can't when your opponent goes out there and begs you to hit him. I mean, he's just standing right there asking for it.
Keep it going.
He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Right to the body. Murphy's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Crusher's putting forth a great combination there. Nice work on the right hand by Murphy. Murphy's still being highly competitive, even though you would have to think, if you're judging this fight at all, that he's way behind. Does that give him hope that still there's a chance that he can score the knockout and get this win?
Yeah, because his attitude is still there. He hasn't given up on himself. And as long as you haven't given up on yourself, you always have a chance.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. To the head he goes. Oh!